So today we're on board Eleanoram. It's a 2017 built diesel duck 462, one owner vessel, powered by 135 horsepower John Deere and equipped with Simrad electronics. The boat has been set up for long distance cruising, so the owner originally purchased the boat with the view of taking it to the Mediterranean, but unfortunately that hasn't happened. So we're just going to give you a bit of a walkthrough and have a look at what's on board. So if we start at the helm, you can see there's a Simrad screen, gives you the radar, GPS, plotter. Up above is a sat phone, Simrad autopilot, plus water alarm and also a VHF ICOM radio. Tank monitoring over there on the right hand side of the helm, plus some of the 12 volt controls, bow thruster remote, bow and stern thrusters, Simrad autopilot remote there, electronic control. And then over on the left hand side of the control panel is the bilge pumping lights and switches. Plus you've also got the side power docking remote to walk around with. Down into the saloon if you want to go forward. Opposite the helm is a full length settee which turns into a double bed if it's needed. And then you can head out into the cockpit, and also in the aft end of the wheelhouse there's a chart table with drawers and life jacket storage below. So we're down in the saloon of Eleanoram, and I'm facing aft in this shot, so you're facing forward. So on the starboard side of the boat here you've got a full length settee, which I'll come around here and show you. It actually, this settee here pulls out to make a double berth. There's storage in behind, you've got 4 lockers, top loading behind. On either side of the boat, you've got 2 opening port lights, 12 volt fans. Above my head, you've got a great butterfly hatch system which opens, it's screened, television ahead of me here. Coming forward up into the guests' accommodation area, you've got toilet and hand basin on the port side, and then opposite it has its own shower stall on its own. Aft end of the saloon, you probably just can't see in this shot, or you can see the actual top of the diesel heater, good on a cold night. And then you've got the switch paneling over here. So you've got AC control on the top for all of the 240 volt and a couple of 110 volt items. And then below you've got everything which is 24 volt and 12 volt. Above that you've got aircon, lighting for the freshwater pumps, engine room lights, engine blowers, fuel pump. You've got the tank monitor for the water tanks, master volt unit here giving you the reading for the battery charging, and the Northern Lights generator start panel as well. AC control. Forward of the saloon is the guest cabin. So you've got 2 good sized single berths over on the starboard side, with a desk opposite. Behind this door is a hanging locker, storage underneath. There's a opening hatch above my head. You've got port lights either side, so port and starboard side. This is the hanging locker. A couple of other cupboards below. The teak and holly floor, which is in the saloon, continues down into the accommodation and up into the pilot house. Shower stall. I'll continue aft into the galley. And the galley, which is on the port side of the boat. And behind me here you head into the master cabin. Ahead of me is the saloon. So what we have here is a dual sink. Stone bench tops, opening port light, got a microwave oven here. This is engine room access here on my right hand side. We've got a 3-burner gas stove and a single electric cooktop. Full oven. Range hood. Plenty of storage in 2 sets of cabinets. Got a gas detector here. Top loading freezer, which is 12 volt. Quite a deep unit. You can see reaching down. And then you've got 2 duplicate Waco fridges here, both with a small freezer compartment in the top. And quite good pantry storage here as well. So coming into the engine room, it's a water tank there ahead of me, a little workbench on the top. You can see the fuel filters there, one for the polisher, genset, plus the engine. John Deere's like new. You've got the engine battery plus the genset battery there. Engine fire system, exhaust running over the top of the engine room. Northern Lights generator. Forward end of the engine room on the starboard side, that's the hot water system. Sea chest there. Salinator up on above the workbench. And the engine room camera. So we're in the master stateroom. You're looking over to the port side of the boat. So this is the door that takes you through to the galley. And behind me here is where the washing machine and dryer is stowed in this cabinet. Got a custom-made inner spring mattress in the bed. Below the bed here is the battery charging system and also a lot of the electrical. Lithium batteries are under the bed. Storage all under the floor. Good storage right the way around the cabin. You've got hanging lockers either side. And then through the starboard side of the boat, he takes you through to the master cabin ensuite. Back up into the wheelhouse. Oh, and we'll better show you the Flybridge. There might be a bit of breeze today, so apologise for that. So there's a bimini here above my head which is folded back in. So this bimini actually unzips and folds out, covers the whole Flybridge. Storage up in the forward end of the Flybridge helm there. You've got a smaller Simrad GPS plotter unit, control, bow thruster, stern thruster control, autopilot, control, 12 volt plug, windlass remote, fusion stereo control. Looking down onto the foredeck, and then if we come aft, solar, 2 solar panels. So that's about it. Bow to stern of the diesel duct 462 Eleanoram.